What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're here for QRL round 5 at Austria, and it's another reverse grid sprint. And if you're not familiar with how this works, so basically it's a sprint first and then qualifying, then into the race. As we have a terrible start, but there's a bit of contact during turn 1, which means we gain some positions back. And yeah, for this weekend, one of my championship rivals is not racing, so we definitely need big points. Currently sitting P3 in the standings, like 40 seconds off P1, as we get squeezed wide. We need to take avoiding action because they all just slowed down. So we go into turn 3, we're down to P17. Gonna try and fight the Alpha Tauris on softs. Yeah, there's a couple of people on soft and a couple on mediums, so it's quite mixed. We go around the outside, late on the brakes, and we get the move. Onto the end of that one, we hit the wall, into the final corner. Don't know how I didn't get damaged, but there's a virtual safety car. Now onto lap 3, Quinton goes for a move on the Haas, backs out of it, so then we go around the outside, and beautiful move up to P14, and now we're going to get into the slipstream of the Haas, using RERS and DRS down the inside, and I just forgot to turn and squeeze him wide. I apologise for that, that was definitely my bad, as there's a Williams around. And then Alpine gets an illegal overtake, so we're already up to P10. And now we've got to get past Aston Martin. If we want any chance of catching up to the Williams, it's 4 seconds in front of them, because of the amount of battling from the Aston and the Alpine. So now on to next lap. Aston really aggressive on the defence on the straight, but we do squeeze past with DRS and ERS. And we're up to P8. Now we're officially scoring 1 point, as there's a mistake for the Mercedes in front, which means we're up to P7, on to the last lap. We have closed the gap down quite a bit, we've had pretty good pace, and there's a 3 seconds for the drivers in front, so we should be finishing P6 here unless there's any more mistakes from the guys in front or from me.
So that's going to be P6 at the end of the sprint, and after a penalty from my teammate, that puts us P5, which is great recovery considering we were down in 17th. But now we go straight to qualifying for our final qualifying run. Our first lap was quite bad, so I'm going to be expecting a big improvement here. Through turn 1 we're already a 10th up, which I think says a lot about where the time is, as through the hairpin we gain even more time on our delta at the top right corner. We're 1.5 tenths up as we head into the middle sector. We're 2.5 tenths up, we gain even more time now into the fast left-handers. 3.5 tenths up now, almost at 4 tenths, and up to 5 tenths. Lots of time getting through there now into the final right hand corners. Keeping it on the limits, could have taken much more curb into the final corner, but that is P1 for now, as we did do a lap quite early. And yeah, Max Martin takes away our pole position. So it's another front row for us, that's our third one in 5 races. Our qualifying performance is cooking, so we're going to go 5 red lights, we're on the hard tyres, and Max is on the softs. So lights out and away we go. Our battles with the guys behind at this point, so it's vital to stay ahead of them into turn 1, and that's what we do. And they are battling behind, so we gain time. Now we use a little bit of ERS to see if we can stay with Max Martin, but I'm not really expecting to. And looks like they're still battling behind through the hairpin, and they lose even more time. We've got a second gap to them, which could be important for us. We're going to keep this P2 for now.
On to lap 5 now, and something has caught up to us. We've been saving ERS, and now we will let him pass, because he does have better pace than him, so we're just going to stick with him and hopefully drag us along to Max Martin when his softs fall off. 2 laps later, and the skill issue on his medium tyres sends it up the inside. And here again, we're not going to fight these guys, we're going to work together to hopefully close back the leader. But something makes a mistake and he gets on the sausage curb, and we're going to go past him onto the second straight. Very nice move, and we're up into P3. behind Skill Issue, who can hopefully drag us along on his medium tyres. On lap 15, and we've caught up the leader on his soft tyres. Now I'm expecting Skill Issue's mediums to go off as well, so we should be into the net lead once these guys pit. Now a few laps later and our pit window is open, and Max Martin and Skill Issue did pit, so we are now P2 because something did get back past us. But yeah, as I said, we're working together here because we don't want to lose too much time. As you can see there, Max Martin is taking the fastest lap, so fighting with each other would just lose time once we pit. And on the next lap we're going to try and undercut something as we come into the pit lane, but we need to try and get out in front of the people who started on mediums, so they stopped earlier than us. You can see there they are ahead of them, and we just get out ahead of our teammate G1, who pit quite early. As on to the next lap, we fly past something, so the undercut has worked, but now we've got to try and get past these 3 drivers on all the tyres, and a couple of them have penalties as well. So this is going to be quite hard as we go on to lap 23. The Alpine moves a little bit late on the straight, meaning we have to back off. We have a good exit on our medium tyres, and this guy's spamming his DRS even though we're clearly faster. So I'm gone to try and make a move, but we've outbraked ourselves and we hit the Williams. But we do get ahead of the Alpine, but we got a 5-second penalty for that after the race. Don't know why, but we move. Kippo gets forced off the track and we get a good exit on the Williams, and we've got no ERS now. We're using all to try and get ahead of these guys because we are losing so much time to the guys in front who we want to fight for the win, and we do eventually get past them. On the next lap his straight line speed is mad, and 2 of them catch up to us. One backs out, go wide, and yeah, we stay in front, and we're going to have to go defensive again. As I said, their straight line speed is quite crazy. Of course in QRL there is a limit to how low wings you can run on the front, and yeah, that guy got disqualified for running quite low wings, so it makes sense why he was so fast on the straights. And on to the penultimate lap, now the final lap. We weren't able to catch guys in front because we had no ERS and the gap got so big, but now we're fighting something for P3 here. We brake early and get the switch back, and we get great exit, turn on the DRS, planned it to perfection, but we don't have any more ERS, so something will come back at us. We try to outbrake him, but the tyres are dead, and yeah, we go so wide, we lose it on exit and something's through. And of course you can see that I've got a 3-second penalty, which at this point I could get removed, but me stupidly gets another warning, and then I get another one after that, which ruined the chances of me getting it removed. So I ended up finishing P7, which is not what I wanted, but we move on to the next one in Bahrain. The championship is heating up. We're 3rd place or 4th, I don't remember, but yeah, we aren't too far away from 1st in constructors or drivers. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for the next QRL video at Bahrain.